How did we get to this moment? Around October 2021, I weighed 238.8 kilos and realized I was staring death in the face. My waistline measured 2.1 meters when I sat down, and I could barely walk with the help of crutches. It wasn't always like this. Despite being morbidly obese, I started training in 2014 for the Cape Town Cycle Tour and the Tour de Urban. I completed both cycle races in 2015, the latter with a weight back over 170 kilograms. By October 2015, after a rigorous winter training regimen, I was ready to participate in the Amashova as my first cycling race of the year. Little did I know the twist my life was about to take. Just 1 week before the race, I tore my left Achilles tendon, shattering both my efforts and my dreams. As if this wasn't enough, the following months were filled with more challenges. In October 2015, my colleague who sat next to me at work took his own life. Shortly after, my singing teacher passed away. In January 2016, my mother, who was not only my parent but also my counselor and guide in life, passed away. Towards the end of 2016, my best friend tragically died in a freak accident. These difficult events tested my resilience, pushing me to the edge. I was trapped in a relentless cycle of weight gain and despair. In His divine wisdom, the Lord led me to embrace an uninterrupted fast on August 8, 2022. During this time, I only consumed water and took vitamins to sustain myself. I visited a specialist who expressed concern that resuming eating could cost me my life. With my potassium levels at 2.3 micromole per liter, or as they call it, hyperkalemia, there was a risk that I could go into cardiac arrest when I start to eat again. We then embarked on a weekend getaway to a wildlife reserve. And it was there, surrounded by nature, that I came to the decision to resume eating. I didn't sleep much on the night of 17 March. I constantly prayed and pleaded with the Lord for wisdom. In the early morning hours, I had an insight. I could break my fast by consuming fat. From October 2021 to 18 March 2023, I lost more than 128 kilos. This video begins with a moment of great anxiety in my heart, as I say a final prayer and eat for the first time in 222 days.
Proef dit.
Sout, vet, totaal ander smaak.
Ja, so wat ek nou wil vra.
Totaal ander smaak. Gaan ook 'n stukkie vleis. Kyk wat is hierdie. Lyk vir my ook net te vleiserig nog.
Proef dit nie soos wat ek gewone gebruik nie.
Die sout is baie meer intens bewus van die sout.
Rarig, dit proef nie glad nie sout nie.
Dit is baie sout.
Dit proef asof dit sout kors vir my.
Jou sout is oor, skade, jy sal moet begin vas. Guys, and that is my third bite of the 221 days of fasting. I'm first going to stop there and let my body start to work with that. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. Let's first set it for 10 minutes. I'm going to wait for 20 minutes. I'm just going to wait the first 10 out now. My heart curve looks good. 83 beats per minute. So the reason I'm starting with fat, okay, I just want to say I'm still waiting for my blood results with regards to the refeeding. But I got to a breaking point this morning. I can no longer. My body is so weakened. If I walk more than 50 meters, it just gives in. That's the fact. And so while I was waiting for the blood results to come eventually, and it's a long weekend, So I don't have any hope to hear from the doctor before next Wednesday. So the reason for me doing this is after we really considered a long time, we had prayers about it. We prayed about the whole situation, and I decided I'm busy burning fat. If I add fat, there's no carbs, there's little but nothing proteins in the fat. So that's the lowest risk to reintroduce food to my body and my intestines. I can no longer. That's it. I called it. If 20 grams of fat breaks the fast has been broken. Then I fasted for 222 days. So that's it. I always said I'm not doing a world record or see how long I can go on. I want to get healthy. I do understand that I've got another 11 kilos around my waist. Well, maybe more than closer to 20, but I know my ability. And if you believe I don't have discipline, think again. So with discipline and intermittent fasting, the thing which I, from day one when I went public, say that's what you should do, I will lose the rest of the weight with that. Okay. After 6 minutes to go, after 15 minutes, I'm okay.
Voel jy niks?
Niks. Ek voel freaking great.
Jy het geëet vir die eerste keer in 222 dae.
Crazy. Ek weet is crazy. Maar kyk wat is die resultaat. Ek het 'n 1XL hier. 'n 1XL.
Alle proteïene, dit is so bizar. Mense sny gewoonlik die vet af. Jy eet die vet.
Guys, that's it. That was the first meal after 222 days.
Excellent.
Let me share something with you, which I didn't want to share with you, because it wasn't planned. We prayed right through the night. And on your stoop, I just broke a 222-day fast.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Sure. What was the fast?
I didn't eat any food since
You just
8
drank
August.
water.
I just drank water and
Wow.
vitamins.
Since the 8th of August.
I lost 127.5
Sure.
kilos.
But then how does a person's body...
Well, there's it. Here's the proof.
Yeah,
I'm down from an 11XL to a 1XL shirt.
sure.
So what I did now, I break it with just, the top end of a sheep chop. Just
Yeah.
that was my total fast break. So it's actually refeeding. But I can't
Yes.
say fast. But that piece of fat is what I'm having now, burning my own fat.
Yeah.
But the other nutritions, I can't get it in anymore. So when I left the doctor's office the other day, when I got to the car, my back just gave in and I couldn't get in the car. And I know it's time. So I walked about 250 meters. And so all my energy is getting out of water and the
Yeah.
vitamins in my box. Well, I don't get energy from the vitamins, that just keeps me alive.
Yeah.
So on your stoop, on her birthday celebration, we called the fast.
Sure.
So now I must wait another, how many minutes? I think it's another 4 minutes to see what's happening. So then it's 30 minutes after I had that first meal. And so far I'm
Meal
feeling,
is just two happies.
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm waiting
Jy
now.
lyk vir my heel alright.
But I feel okay, and if I look at my heart rate, can I measure it now? If it's under 100 at this stage, because I'm now starting to work with it, and I'm excited and all those things. Breathe, it's 90. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening to me. So, officially,
amazing.
so now you know my story.
Yeah.
So
it's
I'm a
not in-
physio,
just to put it
and
in-
I always said I've got this huge husband who always exercise. He made me play golf. We did the August and
Yeah.
all the
I-
cycling tours, and he weighed 170, and he didn't eat a lot. My dad is skinny and he eats like 4 times what my husband
Yeah.
eats. And I thought, what the heck? Why?
But I'm a computer analyst, so I decided I will find out what's wrong with me. And I started to study, and at the end I got to a nephrologist in Canada, Dr. Jason Fung.
Sure.
And when I read his book, The Obesity Code, everything fell into place.
Yeah.
For instance, where I'm the difficult one for doctors to place, everyone has high sugar levels. I don't have it,
He has
never.
no blood sugar problems, no cholesterol,
Yeah.
no nothing. He's just fat.
So I'm just fat. I went to a physician, that's fancy guy, knows everything. And when I left, he told my mother-in-law, I'm the healthiest fat person he ever met.
Yeah.
I did the Aquila 108 kilometers in 5.25 hours, weighing 174 kilos.
Sure.
And that's my story of my life. So on the 8th of August last year, I started to fast to show the public
Yes.
that I have discipline.
Yeah, if you fat and you eat and you don't have self-discipline, how the heck do you not eat for 7 months and just drink water? And then there's a box of vitamins that I bought from Diskin.
Yeah.
That's what he took for 7 months.
I'm 56 years old. Until it's time to go, who will ever accuse me of self-discipline again?
Sure.
Because that is the biggest thing. You know what? Just to put it in perspective, I am now 96 centimeters smaller around my waist. 96
That's a lot.
centimeters.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have fit in your chair. I wouldn't have dared to sit. I would have brought my own chair.
Yeah.
So how do you explain that to people? So now everyone say, you gotta die, you live it. What I do not understand is that I am not living in fear. My story is not done. I was supposed to die in 1993 of malaria. I didn't.
Yeah, no.
In 2012, the doctor let me say, 2010, you will be dead in 2012. I'm still alive. So it looks like I'm not dying yet. So let's live then.
Yeah.
Life is great.
With the boundless grace of God, my life embarked on a remarkable journey of self-discovery and transformation. All glory and honor be to the Almighty for His intervention and guidance in my path. Throughout the spiritual odyssey, profound revelations and encounters with God's immeasurable love and mercy unfolded. During the course of the 222-day fast, I witnessed the unwavering faithfulness of God, sustaining me in body and spirit. His presence became the guiding light, empowering me to endure the trials and tribulations encountered along the way. In sharing this spiritual voyage, I aspire to magnify the name of God and ignite inspiration in others to seek His divine guidance in their own lives. It is through His grace that genuine transformation and restoration manifest, and my earnest prayer is that others may discover solace and strength through their personal relationship with Him. Praise and adoration be to the Almighty for His unfailing love, as He has navigated me through this awe-inspiring expedition of self-discovery and transformation.